Hello students, welcome to Saurabh Sir's classes. Today we are going to solve SAT 2017 question paper set A. So let us begin with our question paper. So here we are going to solve section B, that is decision making ability, and we will solve the other sections further. So let us begin with our first question, but before that we have a story. So let us go through that story. Here we have Vimla is the domestic help for Shreya and her neighbor Padma. So here we have three ladies where Vimla is for the domestic help of Shreya and her neighbor Padma. Both live in a posh gated community. Vimla not only cleans the house but also cooks for both the families. Okay, so Vimla is a worker in both the houses where she cleanses the house, cooks for both the families, and so on. So Shreya treasures Vimla ever since she joined her family 4 years ago. Okay, so Vimla joined Shreya's family 4 years ago, and Vimla joined Padma's household this year. Okay, so Vimla has joined Padma's household, is working for her for this year only. So here we have our question. So this was our story. Now we have a incident relating to this story. Here it is said, one evening Shreya, trying to pay the pizza delivery, was surprised to find a few 500 rupee notes missing from her purse that she was sure were there earlier. Okay, so one day Shreya was buying pizza, and while paying for the pizza, she saw that her 500 rupee notes were missing from her purse, and she was sure that they were there, but they were not there when she was paying the pizza delivery. So she wants to ascertain if someone has stolen the money. So she is thinking whether someone has stolen the money. Now on reflecting, the following facts crossed her mind. Okay, so here we have five facts which came into Shreya's mind while she saw that her 500 a few 500 rupee notes were missing. So the thoughts were, in the last year Shreya had noticed cash missing in on three occasions. Okay, so Shreya experienced this missing of notes in last year on three different occasions, that is three times. Now Shreya's husband also shared that a few notes were missing from his wallet, though he was not sure if they were stolen. Okay, so now Shreya's husband also says that his few notes were also missing from his wallet, but he was not sure if they were stolen or something else. Her eldest son had been pestering Shreya for more pocket money for the last 3 weeks, but in the last few days he had stopped doing so. Okay, so her eldest son was asking Shreya for more pocket money for last 3 weeks, but in the very last week he stopped asking for money. Now in the last 1 year Vimla had received 6 mails from her family asking for money. Okay, so here we can see that Vimla has received 6 mails from her family asking for money, that is Vimla needed the money from last 1 year. Now fifth says her eldest son's expenditure had gone up in the last few days. Okay, so this also says that her eldest son is her eldest son's expenditures have gone up in last few days. That is, he is spending money, much more money in last few days than earlier. So now let's check the question we need here. Which of the following combinations of the above statement would decrease the likelihood that Vimla had stolen the money? Okay, so we need any two out of these five statements. So which statements say that Vimla has not stolen the money? So let us first start with point 1. So in point 1 it is said, in the last 1 year Shreya had noticed cash missing on 3 occasions. So this statement doesn't lead to anyone whether it was Vimla who stole the money or it was Shreya's eldest son. Let's move on to the second point. Here Shreya's husband. Okay, so in second statement also you can see that no one is pointed. Now in third statement, her eldest son had been pestering Shreya for more pocket money, but in last few days he stopped doing so. So in this point you can see that from this point the eldest son can be caught hold for stealing the money, because he was asking for money, pocket money, for last 3 weeks, but in last few days he stopped doing so. So maybe he stole the money and now he does not require any more money, so he is not asking for money. So point 3 points to Shreya's eldest son. Now let's check point number 4. In the last 1 year, Vimla had received 6 mails from her family asking for money. Okay, so since Vimla has received 6 mails, means Vimla's family needs money. Hence, Vimla also need money. So she can also steal money. So fourth point indicates towards Vimla that she had stolen the money. Let's check the fifth point. Her eldest son's expenditure had gone up in the last few days. So from this statement you can see that eldest son is spending more money. So this can say that eldest son must have stolen some money so that his expenditures can be fulfilled. So this point says again that Shreya's eldest son stole the money. So here we can see point 1 and 2 doesn't indicate anything. Point 3 and 5 indicates towards Shreya's eldest son, and point 4 indicates towards Vimla. So from question we need that the statements who would decrease the likelihood that Vimla stole the money, means we need to find the statement which says that Vimla has not stolen the money. So from point 4 says that Vimla can have stolen the money, so we cannot include point 4 in our answer. Point 4 cannot be in our answer. So while seeing the options, you can see that in option B and D we have point 4. Hence our answers cannot be point B and point D. Now let's check the other options. First option is 1 and 3. So here we have 1 3. Second option is 1 5. Third is 3 5. So from 1 5 what can we see? 1 doesn't indicate anywhere. So 1 can be saying Vimla, or 1 also can say son. In statement 2 we can see again nothing has been fixed here. So in statement 2 it can be Vimla, or in statement 2 it can be her son, and in statement 3 we have son, in statement 5 we have son. So from 1 and 2 you can see that 1 and 2 indicates that Vimla may have been stolen the money. Vimla can have stolen the money, but point 3 exactly says that son has stolen the money, and point 5 exactly says that son must have stolen the money. So these are the two most powerful statements saying that son has stolen the money. Hence these are the statements which say that Vimla has not stolen the money. So our answers must be 3, 5, because if 1 is included in our answer, which has been done in option A and option C, if 1 has been included, 1 indicates that Vimla can have stolen the money, but 3 and 5, these two statements say that Vimla's son has stolen the money. In both the statements you can see that not Vimla's son but Shreya's son. So in both the statements you can see that Shreya's eldest son has stolen the money. Hence this proves that Vimla has not stolen the money. Therefore our most powerful statements are 3 and 5, which decrease the likelihood that Vimla has stolen the money. Hence our answer is option number E, that is statements 3 and 5. So I will like to end this video here. You will find solutions to the further questions in our next videos.